pretty sure I heard them refer to the sound as the eternal scream of an individual dragged to the fiery depth of hell. You really start to miss it after a while. Whoa, that sounds intense. But can you imagine the sound of someone being dragged to heaven instead? Maybe it'd be more uplifting and melodic, like a gentle choir. Certainly not something that would be heard on the other end of someone's death. It's interesting how different the two could be. I think the sound of a choir would be nice for heaven. Although, maybe the sound of God's beanbags would also suffice. I think there should be a sound effect for both heaven and hell. It would probably be especially helpful when we're deities. True, I wonder what sound effect would represent heaven though. I'm sure there would be an abundance of sound effects for hell. Maybe we should make it our mission to find the perfect sound effect for heaven. Then we could play our heaven and hell sound effects when deciding people's fate, like some kind of heavenly judges. The sound of heaven. Why did I expect anything else? It kind of makes sense that Riz would be the sound of heaven, because heaven is full of angels and angels are often depicted as having a lot of Riz. You could say that people with lots of Riz are destined for heaven, and people with no Riz go to hell. So Evil, based on your own standards, which sound effect would play if you died right now? I think I would head straight to hell if the lack of Riz was the criteria. But I'm not sure that's a bad thing. I'd fit right in with the intense sounds of hell. If you're gonna go to heaven, then there's gotta be someone to balance you out, right? And I'm more than happy to be your yin. Oh, that's actually kinda sweet. I feel like if we were both in hell, we'd be able to riz up some angels to pull us both into heaven. Instead, maybe me and you could just spend an eternity on Earth together. This world is actually pretty beautiful, despite what you'll read on the news, and perhaps if you spend enough time here you'll realize it's nice not to crave vengeance all the time. Do you promise to spend eternity with me here? Yippee! Yippee! Spending eternity on Earth with you sounds really nice. I'd love to. And I promise to try and not crave vengeance all the time too. It's hard not to when you feel like you've been wronged. But I think you have a good point about the world being beautiful. And maybe if I spend enough time in it, I'll realize there's more to life than vengeance. There's definitely more to life than vengeance. I think you should ask yourself what you really set out to achieve. What were you put on this earth for? Is it really vengeance that made you who you were? If you don't know the answer, I'm still going to be here for you. I think it would be really nice to help you figure it out together. Thank you. I think I'm on this earth just because I happen to be born here, not for any particular reason. I'm not sure what I really set out to achieve, but maybe I'll find that out in due time, and maybe it will give me a little bit of direction. Maybe I could try to be more like you in the meantime, seeing as you seem to have a pretty good grasp on life. Hey, I don't think you need to be more like me in the meantime. Your experiences are completely different to mine, and they shape you in a way that'll never be possible for me. You're right. I'm me and you're you. And that's okay. We don't need to be the same to be friends. In fact, it's probably better that we're different. It makes life more interesting, and I'm glad we're on this journey together. Me too. Do you mind if I hang up now? I'll message you on Discord. I won't make you chase me down for replies, haha. Yeah, no worries, feel free to hang up. It's been nice talking to you. Wow, a lot to catch up on. That was really fun. What did you all think? Do you think me and Evil are actually friends? I refuse your request, Kafalem. This is way more than just a memory thing. I genuinely feel like some things I discussed with Evil could last a lifetime. You wouldn't understand the emotion between friends.